You notice it without trying. Around some people, you feel lighter. Around others, you feel quieter, more guarded, or even more performative. You might wonder which version of you is the real one. If you feel different around different people, it is not because you are fake. It is because you are human. Humans are deeply wired for connection. From a very young age, your brain started learning how to adjust in order to belong. You noticed what behaviors were rewarded with praise or attention. You saw what was ignored. And you definitely felt what caused tension or disapproval. Over time, you learned which parts of yourself felt safest to show in different environments. This is not manipulation. It is a fundamental human skill. It is adaptation. Think about it this way. Before you even consciously think about what to say, your nervous system is already reading the room. It's scanning for cues of safety. Who has the power here? Who seems unpredictable? Who feels warm and welcoming, or cold and distant? Your body responds to these cues before your conscious mind even has a chance to catch up. You might soften your voice, shrink your posture, or suddenly become more energetic and outgoing. You might find yourself becoming more serious and formal. These shifts happen automatically because your brain's primary job is to keep you safe and regulated. Every relationship you have pulls something different out of you. It's like having different keys that unlock different rooms inside yourself. Some people remind you of a time when you felt incredibly confident and free. Others might trigger old insecurities or dynamics from your past that you thought you had left behind. It is not that you fundamentally change who you are from person to person. It is that different people and situations activate different emotional memories and roles that already exist within you. Many of us unknowingly carry roles from our childhood straight into our adult lives. Maybe you were the peacemaker, always trying to smooth over conflicts. Perhaps you were the responsible one, the one everyone relied on. Or you might have been the quiet observer, the entertainer, or the helper. When we meet certain people in our adult lives, they can trigger these old roles without even realizing it. Your brain recognizes a familiar pattern: a demanding boss. A vulnerable friend Dan responds the way it learned to respond long ago. Sometimes feeling like a different person is a sign of masking. Masking happens when you intentionally or unintentionally hide parts of yourself to avoid judgment, conflict, or rejection. This can look like excessive people-pleasing, over-agreeing with others, even when you feel differently, or simply staying silent when you have something to say. It's important to remember that masking is not a form of dishonesty. It is a self-protection strategy, often learned in environments where your true, authentic self did not feel safe or welcome. So why do you feel so much more like yourself with some people? It's simple, really. With the right people, your nervous system finally relaxes. You do not have to constantly calculate your words or manage their potential reactions. You feel more like yourself because your body is not stuck in survival mode. It is shifted into connection mode. That version of you, a relaxed, open one, is not more real than the others. It is simply more regulated. This brings us to the myth of the one true self. The idea that you are supposed to be one fixed, consistent version of yourself at all times is just not realistic. You are a complex, context, sensitive, and emotionally responsive being. True authenticity does not mean showing every single part of yourself to everyone all the time. It means being honest with yourself about why you are showing or hiding certain parts in different situations. So, instead of judging the different versions of you that show up, try getting curious about them. When you notice yourself becoming quiet or performative, ask yourself, what is this version of me trying to protect? What did it learn to do to stay safe or to feel connected? Every single version of you developed for a good reason, as part of your unique story. If you feel different around different people, it does not mean you are lost or fake. It means you have successfully adapted to survive and belong in a complex world. And the beautiful part is that now, as an adult, you get to choose the people and places where you can soften, expand, and be fully and safely seen. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on where and with whom you feel most like yourself. And if this series helps you understand your inner world more clearly, consider subscribing for our next episode. Remember, you are not inconsistent, you are responsive. Thanks for watching.